Okay, so welcome back to the class. In the last class, I discussed about the count family functions, wherein we talked about count, count A, count blank, and also count if. In today's class, we are going to talk about the if function and also about the is error function, which I'm going to use along with the if function. So I already have the data sheet with me. And for the if function, I can also make another sheet, but let me just try to complete this sheet only and let me fill in the values and then we can get going. So let me write the date also like this. So this data set is complete with me and I'm going to now use if function, and it's very simple. It is basically a function which will allow the check whether a condition that we have given in the if function is true and false. If it is true, it is going to give you the output which is given first after the logic this condition, and if the condition is false, then it is going to give you the false answer and return the second option of the output. So let me just write a very simple example over here. I write the logical test. Let me say C4 greater than 20, comma, I write the comment as, hey, we passed. And if the answer, if the test that is being tested in the if condition, if it is not right, then we say, hey, we have failed, right? Let me close the bracket, but I see one error. I didn't put, okay, the comma is there. Let me again check. If bracket C4 greater than 20, hey, we have passed, or and hey, we have failed. And let me just press enter and see what I get. So I get the answer as, hey, we have passed. Let me see what I gave. In C4, I have written the number as 25, and indeed that is more than 20. So since the condition is true, what it is going to return? It is going to return the very first output which I've mentioned over here, that is, hey, we have passed. Had it been, let me change the number, so this 20 to 15, and let me see what I get. Now again I get the same answer because C4 indeed is more than 15. Now let me change it to 30, and now I get the answer as, hey, we have failed, because indeed the number mentioned in C4, which is 25, is not greater than 30. So since the condition is false, it is going to return the second option that we have mentioned in the output. So if function, please remember, it is going to test the conditions that we put in it and accordingly return the output with respect to true and false. If the condition is true, it is going to return the first value, and if the condition is false, then it is going to return the second value. Now let me give another example of another example of is error. And as the name says, is error is going to check whether a value is an error or not. Now this error can be of hash n by a, or hash value, or hash reference, or hash division, or hash number, or hash name, or even hash null. And accordingly, this is going to return true and false. If there is an error, then it is going to return the answer as true. And if there is no error, then it is going to return answer as false. So let me just write a simple value. I write equal to is error. Let me use the same cell C4 only, and I close the bracket, and I've got answer as false because indeed there is no error in this particular cell that we've mentioned over there. In a similar manner, if I try to say write, or let me put it like this only, is error, I say C4 divided by 0, and let's see what we get. So this time I've got answer as true because C4 is having 25. And the moment I divide 25 by 0, it is going to give me a divisional error. So there is an error indeed in the function which I have written over here. and that is why it has given me the answer as true and not as false. Let me do it one more time. I say error, and this time I'm going to say use B4, and then I close the bracket. And this time also it has given me false answer, because indeed in B4 there is no error, because it is only having a text value without any error. So whenever there is any error in a particular cell that we are having in our data sheet, accordingly is error function is going to return a answer as true or as false. Now I have a very simple example of combination of if function along with the is error. So I'm going to use if function along with the is error. Now, since we've already done if function, I hope it's pretty clear to everybody. And is error we have just done. So now we are combining the two functions together. And in the is error, I'm going to check whether there is any error in a particular cell or not. So let me say C, or let me say D4 this time. D4, close the bracket, comma, and first I have to mention the error if it is there. And if there is no error, that means this particular is error function is false. In that case, I want the value in D4 to be multiplied by 2, and I close the bracket. Let's see the function one more time before I press enter, and let's see now what I get. So I got 30 as the answer, because indeed when I mentioned D4 value, in the D4 value they have written 15 number, and there is no error in that. That means this particular function is error will return the false answer. And for the false, we know the second output given in the if function will be presented. And the second option is D4 multiplied by 2. So we get 30 as the answer. Likewise, we have many more functions that we will be doing in the coming videos. Till that time, please do read, please do revise what things we have done, and we'll be back with more videos. Thank you so much.